There we go. Yep. Fuck. Hey, man. Do you know, I got something really cool to tell you. You know what happened to me the other day?
What happened?
I left the thing that holds your phone.
Yeah,
When you
yeah,
get
like
good
a,
angles.
yeah.
I left that in the Beatles Cavern Club the other day
I,
in Liverpool. It couldn't have been left in a better place. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
exactly.
so if it starts falling and shit, you know why now, okay?
That's right.
Yep.
So, out of all the places to lose technology, I think a place where the Beatles were at that
Yeah.
works out.
Backstage at the Cavern in Liverpool is a pretty good place to leave it. Now I got an excuse to go back. So there you go.
Right, right. You're in good company there. Well,
Amen, brother. Amen.
we'll make it work either way. Joining me, everyone, for Discover New Music, the legendary Benji Webb of Skindred. Benji, thank you so much for taking the time, man. I really appreciate it,
You
brother.
know, bro, when you're hot, you're hot. And when you're not, you're not. Simple.
That's right. What? Hey, you're still going hot, man. Still going
Woo!
hot. Love it.
Keep hope alive, brother. Keep hope alive.
Well, look, I want to start this off, and we're going to talk new music, but I got to share my Skindred story, and there are thousands and thousands and thousands of fans that I'm sure have a very similar experience as this. But this is my Skindred fan origin story. Anyways, you guys played a place called the Annex in Madison, Wisconsin. I believe it was in support of your second album, Roots Rock Riot.
Okay, hit me.
Circa 2007, 2008. Anyway, I had a friend go, you got to see this band. Come out with me. We're going to go see them. This place, literally, your asses and elbows, you're jammed in there. And you guys blew the roof off the place. I was an instant fan, and a forever fan. It was amazing. And it's still to this day one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. And I bring this up because a Skindred, you guys have always hung your hat, I think, on the live shows. Not that you don't make awesome albums, you do, but I think it's fair to say or safe to say that the essence of Skindred has always been in that live moment at that live show.
You know, I'll be honest with you. I like making records, but I love playing shows more. It's as simple as that. You know, now and again, you get a song that represents the band that you record, but the live show for Skindred is what it's all about. Taking that heavy metal and that reggae shit and just merging the two of them. I just like watching people go, "What the fuck is this?" You know, I like that. I always have. I mean, being the weird kids in the class. Listen, up against Marilyn Manson, Skindred's fucking weird, bro. Yeah, weird, man. Right. We're the strange kids. But you know what? One thing we've done, we've been consistently strange.
Yeah, and I think that,
like we haven't tried nothing left or right. This is what we've done. You know, this is what we've done. And like I said, we've played with like Disturbed. And on the other hand, we've played with bands which are alternative as hell, like Gorgo Bordello. And we've gone down just as well. I think, I always say this, you might get the Skindred album or you might listen to it on the radio, but you got to see Skindred live, and you've experienced that. And a lot of people who experience Skindred live go, I'm a fan for life,
And that's what it was. And you're right. If you don't leave a Skindred show a little disheveled, I don't know if you.
Yeah, I mean, I always say this to people: music is not supposed to make you go, "Yeah, this is cool." It's supposed to rip your head off and put it up back on the wrong way, right?
Exactly.
That's what it's always supposed to do for me, anyway.
Walking funny for a little while, but it's a good walking funny.
Amen, brother. Amen.
That brings us here. You guys have continued to do that. Here we are 25 years later of Skindred, which is pretty crazy.
Silver wedding anniversary, I may add. There you go. Yeah. The same lineup too, bro. The same lineup.
You really don't get that. That's pretty unheard of in this day and age.
You're right.
25 years later, still getting Skindred, still blowing people's minds. And with this new album, Smile, which was released on August 4th, it's out now. Yeah. Obviously, you guys are you're not rookies anymore. You're seasoned veterans. You've pretty much heard it all. You've seen it all. You've damn near played everything. Is there anything that maybe stood out in making Smile this album compared to previous works that
you know what? This is what I've been telling people this recently, that, the first album you write, most of the time anyway, the first album you write, you've got all your life to write it.
Yeah.
Then after that, you get your deal, it's released, it does well, then you got 6 months to write the next one. One thing I would say, now the pandemic was not cool in any shape or form. We all had to stay home and, do a lot of different stuff. But I would say the reason why this album stands out so much is having the time to actually write. Instead of having a label going, we need the record, we need the single, we need the record. I really think having the time at home and just having, sending stuff back and forth remotely was very different from we normally do. So I think one thing about this new record is having the time to write it and to work on the stuff as we go. I think that was a blessing as much as it was a curse. Don't get me wrong. I love traveling and I do enjoy playing live, but I think them 3 years made me have a little more thankfulness for the music business, make me have a little more gratitude and, sort of kick my ass and change my attitude. Because, normally I'm like, I'm not sitting on that plane next to them, but, now it makes me go, I'll sit in the trailer. I don't give a shit,
Right,
and I think it really made me have time to think and go, you know what? I got something really good here. And I think, like I said already, having that time to sit in your house and stay in your house and be locked down in your house made me go, right, I'm going to do something great. And I knew when we were writing it, having that time at home to write and not have your label breathing down your neck and your management, I think that was the blessing as much as it was a curse.
And let's talk about kind of that blessing curse thing, because I've talked to a lot of artists who are very similar in that sense, because you went from this run and gun, boom, 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 to a record, and now you had time to sit. The blessing side is having that time, but the curse side, having that time, did you break stuff down more? Were you more critical on what you were putting together? Let's change things up. Let's retry this.
I think well, you're right. I think a lot of the rewriting was fun. Having the time to actually go, okay, what am I going to do with this lyric here? So definitely and then I trust my band members, even though I do feel strongly about some of the stuff that I write. If I send them and they go, could we push it in a slightly different direction? Whereas before I'd be like, no, that's it. It's done. Leave me alone. Now having that patience and having that time at home, I go, okay, we're going to try this. We're going to work on this. And, and I definitely do think it was a time at work if creative beings could really get creative. Really.
Right. A little more introspective that we'll see on Smile. And I think it's so cool now, all these years later, still being able to break that sound down. And that kind of brings me into the next part of Skindred and talking about that and really getting introspective on the tracks, really breaking these down, maybe reworking things. Because when you look at the plethora of musical influences that you and the band have, you and the guys, and hearing those influences throughout the years, the evolution of the sound of Skindred, where does Smile fall in that picture and that sound that we've ever seen growing with Skindred?
Well, it's funny because we haven't done nothing different. I think with Skindred, the world's come around to us instead of us going around to the world. I think when we first started, there was no such thing as Spotify. There was no such thing of all these things. And now this kid who's just listens, there's no kids who just listen to a certain type of music. People's minds, due to Spotify and whatnot, even though they're ripping us all off, due to that, people's minds are much more open. And I think that it's not that we've changed in any shape or form. We're still doing the dancehall, punk rock, heavy metal stuff we were doing in '99. Yeah. But I think people are more open-minded now with this TikTok stuff going on and stuff. So I think it's opened a lot of doors. As much as the internet has been good to people, I think it's let people dig a lot of stuff. And I don't think people trip as much. If you're into metal, you don't trip as much if someone's into drum and bass. It's just music, And I think that's really helped along the path.
So I like that because for a long time, well, if you're a metalhead, you can only listen to this.
Oh, I'm metal, I'm metal, bro.
I don't listen to that pussy stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
And I just think I think people have chilled the fuck out about that stuff. Yeah. I think they've gone, you know what, music is music. And when we first, like I said, we're playing it with Metallica. We're playing with all these amazing heavy metal bands. Whereas before, people go, and we're having the same crowds pull up to watch Metallica, watching Skindred with their horns in the air and all that stuff. So I think that it's a beautiful thing that the boundaries of music is changing. And I love that because obviously being a band that mixes these genres, but when we say mixes, it's nothing new. Queen did the same shit with folk music and goth. This has been going on for a long. Elvis Presley did it, for God's sake. It's not like, oh my God, they're doing something so different. No, this shit's been going on forever, Yeah. So I just think people's mind is opening up now. They're getting, they're digging it for what it is. Because I was looking at it when I was a kid listening to the Sex Pistols, and they were from Kent, Old Kent Road in London, and then you got these guys in Jamaica from Trenchtown. The two of these people on different sides of the world are both singing freedom and togetherness and unity, and we can break down the man. It's the same shit in a different accent.
Yeah.
The youth cry all over the place has been the same. Let us go. We want to be free. And that's what the punk rock system was saying. That's what the wrestlers were saying. You put that together, you got even louder people screaming that shit. You know,
I love your take on that, and I've always loved how Skindred has blended so many unique musical styles together to make this beautiful, harmonious, rip your face off sound that we see once again on the 8th studio album, Smile. Again, that's out now, and you guys are staying busy, out and about. I do ask this for everyone when they have a new album, and some people say, oh, I have a favorite track. Other people say, I can't pick. Do you have a favorite track on the album? Is there one that really speaks
you
to
know
you?
what? I tell you the truth, it changes from day to day. You know, I mean, what you find with a band is the songs you make videos to. They're your favorites, you know, because you make they're the only. And then you listen back and there's a song you didn't do a video to, and you're like, oh God, oh yeah, that's my favorite, you know. So
Yeah.
I think, you know, I love all my children exactly the same. You know, they're all my kids, you know, and I can't. If I said disappointed love, then, you know, State of the Union's going to be pissed off. So I just gotta keep it level, play a level field, you know. But, you know, I think for me, what's more important is we've played 4 songs from the new album in our live set. And it's funny because sometimes when you play a new song, you go, oh, this is a new song. Oh my God, here we go. We got to pay. No, with this, I feel like having the time to write these songs, I actually feel like when we're playing the new songs like Set Phases or Give Me That Boom, it's just, it feels as good as all the old stuff, you know, and they just sit together perfectly in the set, you know.
I love it. Now that actually kind of leads me into my next one, because now here we have a new studio album, 25 years of Skindred. Let's say, because you guys are now a generational fan base band.
Yeah, we
people,
got,
you know, right. So if someone is just finding it now, that next generation of Skindred fan, other than, of course, hearing Smile, like say they pick up Smile and they're like, I love this band, I want to explore their catalog. What would Benji Webbe of Skindred tell them to listen to first to get on that Skindred roll?
Out and out, Nobody from the first album is a choice song that blew up in the States a long time ago. A lot of people come up to me with walking sticks and go, I remember you. You're the nobody guy, right? You know what I'm saying? I think Nobody is the perfect blend of ragga metal. I know it sounds weird, but it's strange because you got that heaviness, heavy, and then you got that sort of that dancey Jamaican stuff going on. And I think Nobody would be, you know, I mean, after it all is said and done and the world is gone, and they say, what song would you put in the time capsule? I'd say Nobody Gets Out Alive, because it's so true.
Yeah.
And it's right, the most truest statement I've ever written. And I think that song, the way it is and the way it was, and what I love about Nobody is that it's multicultural and it's mixed heritage. It just brings people together, you know. And I think, I'll be honest with you, as a singer in a rock band, I just don't want to get paid and go home. I want to leave something for people, you know, for generation to generation, and, you know, just bring a unity. You know what I mean? Take the black and the white and whatever that section, whatever it is, just bring them together under the umbrella of Skindred and rock together. Because if my music is just about me,
right,
I want to get a job with my brother Clifford. This is bullshit. You know, I'm joining his painting firm. Give it a brush, Cliff.
There you go. Come on, Cliff. We'll get it done.
Yeah, but I just love the fact that I'm making music which is mixes heritages. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially in a day and age where people are loving segregation and pushing people apart. No. We're bringing them together. It doesn't matter who you are. All I'm saying is there's one word we all need to be, and that's nice.
Right.
And I know it might sound hippie and strange, but it doesn't matter whether you're black and you listen to hip hop, or whether you or whatever you listen to, or you're heavy and you're just into rock music and you're Caucasian. Nice. Nice. That's all we gotta be, because, you know, it's easy to be nice, and people get brave on the internet. Yeah, man, your band.
Oh yeah.
Say it to his face, bitch. Say it to his face. There he is. No. I'll just keep it for the computer.
Right.
You know, I just think people got to be nice, man. And if it's like some people I see, like they don't like a band and they go to town on this band, man. There ain't no need. There ain't no need, bro.
Right.
You know, and that's my heartbeat. You know, I'm about, you know, listen, I see a lot of bands and they suck balls. They're not good at all. But you know what? Right. I'm not going to tell you. And I get a lot of demonstration tapes. I call them, I like this, instead of demos, I like to say demonstration tapes.
I like it. Yeah.
Right. I get a lot of demonstration tapes. And you know what? even if it's the drum sound, you got to find something nice to tell these people.
Yep.
Why not?
Yep.
Why not? These kids have worked hard in their garage on this stuff. And maybe you don't like the vocals. You know, I like the way how the guy plays the hi-hat. Say something nice. Come on.
As Mom always said, it's easier to be nice than mean. So there we go.
Hey, bro, listen. And I always say this. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
There you go. You know? I love it. I love it.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Life lessons from Benji Webbe of Skindred.
Oh, bro, I am starting yet. Hey, listen. And don't forget the kids' book.
That's right. Oh, look at you. Got you. Is that your own kids' book?
Yeah, bro. In the pandemic, bro, I wrote a kids' book called Colin the Kitten.
You
the
wrote
Wonderful Adventures of Colin the Kitten.
Now, I have a 2-year-old daughter. I'm going to need to get a copy of that.
Bro, you got to go online, type this online. It's a thing called Big Cartel. Get my book. I won't get the money. The money goes straight to my grandchildren's great-grandchildren fund. It's amazing.
I'm going to get that. I'm going to get it. You can start off young.
Life lessons from Benji Webbe. I hear you, brother. Yeah, man. But listen, all I know is this. I want to get to America again and play some shows. I really do. That's something I'd love to do.
Well, we want you to do that, and we cannot wait for Skindred to be back in the States and doing what they do, what they've done all over the world, and continue to do. Again, the 8th studio album, Smile, is out now.
And you know what? Let me tell you, you can go to earache.com/Skindred and pre-order the album now, or even order the album now. Earache as in bad ear.
Perfect. Get it. And for all of you old Skindred fans or new Skindred fans, you're going to love it. It's going to blow you away. And then hopefully we'll see you soon. Before we go, Benji, now that the important stuff is out of the way, we're going to do a little fun. First, we're going to do some Welsh slang. You are obviously Wales born.
Film this. This needs to be filmed. I get my daughter to film this shit.
Perfect.
I like this kind of stuff. This is the stuff I enjoy.
All right, so we're going to see if you can teach us some Welsh slang. First, someone is buzzing. If they're buzzing, what is that in Welsh slang?
Buzzing? What do you mean, like excited?
So then
look, there's two kinds of buzzing. You can be buzzing when you haven't washed. My God, he's buzzing. Right?
That's
there
it.
You go. There you go. I got it right.
Yeah, you got it right.
My God.
Yeah.
I went in his house. And another one for it is bumping. If he's bumping, not pumping, bumping. That's another one. If you stink, yeah.
If he's buzzing or bumping, get out of there.
Yeah, you gotta go. You know, sometimes we play venues all over the world, and the smaller the venue, the weirder it is. You know the Newport helicopter thing that we do? Okay, so if you get in a small club and everyone's been to work all day, we call it the Newport Smellycopter. Because it's bumping, bruh, and it's buzzing. There you go. There you go.
Chopsy.
Chopsy, when someone's talking too much, a bit like me. I was always called Benji the Chopsy one. I get that. Definitely.
What about hanging? Or hanging, how you would say it?
Hanging. Oh, I mean, like, say you had a drink and your mother made you a cup of tea and it's fine. Oh, this cup of tea is fucking hanging, ma'am. That means it's not good. It doesn't taste very nice.
Doesn't taste very nice. Sorry, Mom.
Hanging.
I need a better one. All right. Now, this one, this seems too silly to be real, but again,
hit me.
It's the poppy ping.
Mate, you're going to teach me something now. I don't know what that is. The poppy ping.
So apparently this is an old colloquialism from Wales, and it's used for a microwave oven. The
poppy ping. No, I don't. No, I don't know that one.
It's a slang term for the microwave oven. Like, hey, throw a biscuit in the poppy ping. I don't know.
No, mate. I've heard it go ping, but never poppy.
No, really.
Oh, well, listen, I got to get deeper into Wales. Maybe because I'm on the
outskirts. That's right. Nothing new. That's an old term, old to early days.
Yeah.
All right. Just a couple more. Here we go. Now, this is my rapid fire. Pick one or the other. There's no wrong answers. A creme pog or a Glamorgan sausage?
Glamorgan sausage.
Yeah? Like that? Is that good? Good stuff?
Yeah. Grab one of them. Next time, never have a creme pog.
No?
Always a Glamorgan. Yeah.
I love it. Everybody Wang Chung or Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting?
I go for Kung Fu Fighting. Great song. It was a B-side originally. That was, you know?
It was.
A B-side.
Deep cut. Would you rather have soaked jeans or damp socks?
Damp socks. Definitely. I can deal that, bro. Listen, you know, you go in the night, some ice fell out the fridge, you walk in, you can live with that. Wet jeans, soaking jeans? Nah.
A lot of chafing with those soaked jeans.
Oh yeah, that's soaked. You know, you don't want some wet socks, damp socks all day.
Would you rather see Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster?
Bigfoot. There's no such thing as a Loch Ness Monster. What's wrong with you?
So now, okay, I didn't know if I was gonna maybe.
No, there's no such thing. Of course, there's Bigfoot. Of course.
All right, last one. Would you rather fight a man with bear arms or a bear with man arms?
Wow, I think either way they'd be kicking ass, wouldn't they?
You have to work it up with.
Because I've seen that film where the bear attacks the guy, and it's not very. I think I go for the man with bear arms.
Man with bear arms. I mean, you're pretty energetic. You're still, fit for 56, so you're doing all right.
Yeah, 56, bro. I still got it, Sonny boy. Yeah. Put him up. Yeah, see? Yeah. Get over here. I'll take you up, see? I'll take the three of you.
I like your odds. I like your odds.
I got the power, bro. Yeah. Yeah. A man with bear arms, definitely.
My money's on you. Benji, thank you for humoring me. More importantly, thank you for taking the time to talk new Skindred. Smile. It's out now.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And thank you for Skindred. The world says.
Listen, bro, like I said already, I was just going to say thank you for being interested in the band. All your listeners, I want to say keep supporting live music as well as radio, because that's where music's got to go. Togetherness, we got it. Peace.
Love it, man. Benji Webb from Skindred. We'll see you next time on Discover New Music. All right, brother.
Nice one, bro. Have a good afternoon. My wife just got in. I can hear her saying, you ain't done this and you ain't done that. So I'll speak to you later. Take care, bro.
Yep,
Thanks, mate. Thank you so much. Cheers, bro.
We'll see you.